is Auntie Sykes Create Yourself. I create a plan for people so they can work on the goals in their lives. Thank you for coming by. Today I'm going to talk about it just doesn't go away. But please ring the bell so you can be notified of new videos. Share and or leave a comment below, and if you like this video, please hit the like button. Disabilities don't go away. I believe they can get better with exercises or nutrition, or they can get worse without exercises or healthy nutrition. But it's really up to what you believe. But the reason I'm doing this video is a lot of people, with or without me doing this video, are and have said stuff like, "Oh, you poor thing, your disability gets you down, wouldn't it be better if you wouldn't have your disability?" And I always try to say, I'm not forced to say that we're trying, but some people don't want to listen to me, and therefore they don't. But I say without my disability, I can be the end. You'd see now, I just cannot. I wouldn't know what I know now. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have what I have. Now, that doesn't mean anything better or worse, but it would not be me. And by making this video, I'm saying that disabilities don't go away. And they're not supposed to go away, because I think whether you have an ability or a disability, and I really hate to put the "this" in front of it, but right now I don't know how else to explain it. But with a disability, I'm just me. And without my disability, I wouldn't be the me you'd see before you. I wouldn't be me. And I think most of the time that would be a great tragedy. I just do. I mean, I couldn't figure out what I have to figure out now. I wouldn't be as patient as I am now. I wouldn't be understanding as I am now. I wouldn't I wouldn't take stuff with a grain of salt. I wouldn't have the joy of fighting for what I believe in, what I know. Granted that's not in every situation. Of course, I'm human. All the time, I don't like mine to fight for what I want. In fact, I get very, very angry just not getting what I want or need. I believe everybody has the right to get what they need and what they want if they figure it out and work for it. But not everybody agrees with me, and that's okay. But if I didn't believe like that, I wouldn't be here. I would be here. A lot of people say, well, if you would only do this, then it would go away. No. First of all, I don't want my disability to go away. Most of the time I want it to be better than it is, especially with my physical disability. Hurt me and caused me pain. And I'm trying to do that by eating right, and no, I don't do that a lot all the time. But I do want to. I give it a good try. I gotta find the word to play try. I did look it up. I just don't. I haven't found another word yet. But and if I do whatever this is, maybe I do it and maybe it'll work. Maybe I just don't want to. Or maybe I can't. I went to the doctor last week, and because of some of my meds that I took for pain caused me another condition. So I have to either live with the condition or I have to get off that medicine, do something else, and maybe be in pain longer. And I did that. I did something else, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with the pain. And I'm still doing what I'm doing as much as possible. I'm not going to give up. The doctors, they call me for weeks about your medicine or whatever. And I thought to myself, I bet I'll call you before the 4 weeks. And if I do, I do. If I don't, I hope that means I'm okay. People ignore try to ignore the disability. I did that. It doesn't work, people. It just does not work. And now I realized I didn't know I was trying to ignore my disability, but I was doing all the stuff that physically hurt me, and my mental state was like, if I don't do it, I'm not going to get what I want. That's a bunch of hooey. No, don't do that. So today, hopefully, I know I have cerebral palsy like always, and I'm working with it, and I'm not ignoring it, and I'm not saying I can do something that I can't, because we all have a disability, whether we want them or not, and whether we recognize them or not. And we just need to face it. We just need to say, okay, I can't do it this way, but I'll do it that way. And I figured that out with being in special ed, with the Kepler being in special ed, with Kepler just doing his life. There's things in his life and he's not going to do it the way I think he should, or he thinks he should, but he can do it another way. And we were in an epidemic. We still are. And we're trying to figure out how to do it. Some people do it with wearing masks every time they go out, every time they go to work, every time they go to the store. Some don't. And today it's the norm. And before masks, I always said, if you want to wear a mask or a wig or have purple hair, which I love, you can do that. You be you. And we just have to figure stuff out. I do. By the way, I'm not saying what people should do or don't do it. I try to use the word I as much as possible because I do things that I think is okay for me, nobody else. And if someone wants to do something I do, great, I understand that. If I do something that someone thinks, no, I'm not going to do that, that's okay too. You be you, and our business, Auntie Sykes Create Yourself, is there to say that. You be you, and we'll support you being you. And this, if you do need a plan, that's very possible. If you need support, that is possible too. Nothing just goes away forever. I mean, it doesn't. I think if I want something to go away, it lasts. But I have to realize that I have to find a way to be done. And that's a process that I go through. And not the same process for everything. But it is a process. I have to decide, okay, I'm done. Okay, how am I done? Do I still do something about it, or do I just leave it alone? Or do I just don't do a part of it? Or do I do something else besides? It doesn't go away. It stays the same if you let it. It'll get better if you let it. Or it'll get worse if you leave it alone. Or if you let it. Some things get better if we just leave it alone. If I don't want to do something, I have to acknowledge it, deal with it as much as possible, as much as I can. And then I use it for something else. Like I want my house to be accessible for me. If some of it is accessible for me, but some of it isn't. And today, I'm doing what I can in my house because part of it is accessible. And the part that is not accessible to me, I'm doing something about it. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it. And one of the things I'm making money to pay for it to be accessible. And I'm using it because I'm using it to teach others that they don't have to give up. They don't have to wait as long as I did. There's other options alternatives. And those alternatives are, some are for me, some are for other people. Some of them were there 20 years ago. Some of them will be there 20 years from now. I'm using my negativity to teach others that we'll figure it out together if they want to. But we all need to find a way to how we want to approach whatever we have in life. Whether it's not dealing with it or whether it's reaching out to somebody, something, and doing something about it. That's our choice, and whatever we choose is okay. Well, that's about it. So I truly hope this video was supportive and informational for you. Before I go, I would like to know if you would like to see more videos like this. Please let me know in the comments below. Or if you have a question, pop them in the comments. Or my information is always in the description of every video if I don't forget to put it in there. But you can always find my information on other videos. I'm on Facebook. I want to be on Instagram, so if anybody knows about Instagram, please contact me. I have like a whole bunch of questions, and yes, I know there's like a billion videos and reference on that, but I'm doing stuff, I'm doing life. So next time I'll be talking about when I get used to something. But first I would like to ask a question of you. Have you ever gotten used to something that had it taken away? I'll be talking about that next weekend. things that you might be able to try or endure to make sure the process is easier or it doesn't happen at all. If you would like to leave a comment about that question or anything, leave it below or get my contact information. Contact me that way. I and my family thank you for listening, and I hope I gave you something to take with you that will inspire yourself and or others. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Stay safe and stay together. Bye-bye.